You are bald. Good morning, YouTube.
Morning, YouTube.
Do you want to show them the top of your head?
No.
You don't look bald. You just look like you have a receding hairline.
It looks like it's in full retreat.
Vegetable Police claims that there is a way to regain that hair.
I know. But he's not very explicit.
That's the truth.
So, if you're listening, explain better. I'd like the help.
Your hair is beautiful.
Yeah, what little bit there is.
Every quantity of your hair makes me happy.
Unless you want to look elsewhere and then there's a bunch.
Lots of gravity
And lots
happening.
of excess,
Yeah.
I think I just grew through it.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, just grow right through it. Then, so does that mean the crown of your head is the highest part? Elevation?
Okay. Would you just stop? see what she does to me?
It's true. Y'all
She's
know.
mean.
I am. It's
So,
okay.
it's beautiful outside.
Robert and I are trading. Frank is official, obviously. You saw yesterday. So he is driving Frank, and I am going to take Daisy to be shaven.
So, yeah.
And clipped and poked and prodded. And today, she's going to do drugs. She's going to have some needle pricks. She's going to get a full-on shave. I might get her a tattoo. Whatever. She's a wild girl. So we'll do a video before I
what'd you
upload. Weigh? I was the same. 186.2. What did you weigh?
And I went up to 199 again.
There's such nostalgia hearing you say that, because that was literally, it's like my body finds a weight, and then we just go up and down on that for a little bit. Yeah. And then I go down to a new low. And I think
Here's
from the video,
sinking to new lows.
videos that I've watched of other people, it seems like that's a pretty normal thing.
Oh, yeah.
So I was at 195 for quite a while, and I went up and down and all around there. And now I'm kind of hoping that 185 is the new norm.
Yeah, I'm just hovering around 200.
Yeah. You're not at 200, you're under 200.
No, I said hovering around it.
I know, but 200 sounds like... How about you're hovering around 199? And if you do the technical keto rules...
199.
That's what we call it, is your lowest is what you are. So technically you're hovering around 197.
See, I like the flat average. This is a mathematician in me.
He's a nerd, if y'all haven't figured that out by now.
No, me?
Yes, indeed.
I don't see it.
So yesterday, I wore a pair of heels that I don't normally wear, and I didn't notice any issues. But when I went to bed last night, it feels like that my foot bones are out of place, and it's not as bad as it was last night. Last night I ended up having to ice my foot, and I took ibuprofen, and I tried to mess with it enough to make it stop hurting, but that just was not something that was going to happen. But finally, with the ice and maybe the ibuprofen kicking in, it finally stopped hurting enough for me to go to sleep, because I just laid there for like 20 minutes doing nothing. And then you had sympathy pains this morning?
Yeah, I woke up with feeling like my foot was out of place. But we walked Daisy and I kind of walked it off.
Yeah, mine's walked a little bit. It doesn't sting as much as it was. But I don't know. One of the things that I told myself is that when I stopped taking the calcium, the over-the-counter calcium medicine, was I would watch for things like this, because this is normally what happens when my calcium is low. So I don't really know what to do.
More bone broth?
Maybe.
Yep. We haven't had any in a while. I didn't use bone broth to make what I made yesterday. So, yeah. It's about time you get some more bone broth in you.
I'm going to start eating bones again. Next time we get chicken, probably.
Chew on some cartilage.
Yeah. Because I definitely feel discomfort in my foot today.
Well,
and I'd like to not have to not work out.
But the fajita meat was a little gristly. So, you got a little bit of tendons in there.
Well, and this is actually a perfect segue, because I do have something that I'm a little concerned about. Because I have my coffee in the morning. Mm-hmm. And I have my coffee at lunch.
Yeah.
And then I come home and I have a meal. But since I don't eat that often, I just can't shove in a big old amount of food.
Yeah.
I have one normal size meal.
Yeah.
And I know that a lot of people that do the OMAD say that, you know, you need a pretty big, significant meal. And so I'm like, to be totally honest,
Yeah.
there are days that I have to push to get to 1,000 calories. And so I don't want to be starving my body, obviously, and I have to get such a huge amount of nutrition into that one meal.
You need to try to break it into two then.
I think I'm going to have to.
No.
I don't know how else to do it because like I said, I mean, I ate 2 pretty significantly filled romaine lettuce leaves. I put in probably 4 tablespoons of sour cream.
Yeah.
And
yeah, we went kind of generous on the sour cream.
I definitely went
yesterday.
generous. Yeah. So I had the sour cream. I had probably 4 tablespoons of cheese. I had 2 large scoops, you know, filling both of them. I was going to try to do 3, but really 2 was super enough. And so I
wound up eating 3 of them.
Did you?
Yeah. Yeah.
And they were good. You did a great job. Where'd you go?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It was good.
The mushrooms were interesting. Daisy was not interested in the slightest. It was the weirdest thing.
Really?
Every now and then we'll come across something and she will, I don't want to use the word sneer at it, but that was pretty much what she did, right?
Yeah.
So I gave it to, first time I tried to give it to her, she smelled it and she was like, no. And so then I licked off, I was like, well, maybe it's the sauce or whatever. So I licked the sauce off and I tried to give it to her again. And finally she took a little bite. And later on I came by and it was on the ground. Meat.
Yeah.
What is that?
Well, I don't know. I guess it's really wild because I use the same type of flavoring as I use when I make chili.
She loves chili?
Because it was basically a chili sauce over the meat to make burritos. And and then I let it simmer all day. So it had that chili flavor to it, aside from the mushrooms added in. But yeah, I don't know. She did the same thing to me as I gave her a piece, and she took it in her mouth and went and dropped it.
She did not like that kind of meat.
Off.
Whatever it was, she did not like it.
So yeah.
And I try really hard when she does stuff like that to actually like follow her instincts, because I'm like, okay, you don't want this for a reason. At least my mind.
But it was really good meat.
It was
I
lovely.
mean, it was nice chuck roast.
I don't know what her deal was.
So yeah, I don't know.
She's not a fan of the chuck roast.
I guess not. Either that, or like I said, there was something in that seasoning that she didn't like. Because I used pecane sauce. Blended together.
Does she do tomatoes?
No, not them. I don't really think she does.
Or maybe she doesn't like the nightshades. Is tomato a nightshade?
I guess.
I don't know.
Technically.
Is it?
Yeah, it's...
She's not a nightshade fan. So I don't think she likes bell peppers either.
No, she hates any type of pepper.
So it could have just been
She gets mad at me
salsa.
when there's jalapenos and stuff. Yeah, she'll growl at me. She'll sniff it and growl.
Does she really growl?
Mm-hmm.
That's adorable.
Mm-hmm.
That's adorable.
Like, what are you trying to feed me?
How rude.
Yep.
We're trying to put it off because I didn't even want to get out of bed, to be honest. But I decided to get out of bed. I took a shower. I took Daisy for a walk. And now we're just waiting because her appointment's at 8. Robert has to be at work at 8. And it is 6:30.
Yeah, this is normally when we leave.
I know.
I take you to work.
I'm feeling antsy. I have another hour before I have to leave.
Yeah.
What the hell am I supposed to do for the next hour? This is dumb. So I'm watching my video convert, and then hopefully I will go ahead and throw in another video, and we'll go from there.
All right.
I'm sure that once I get to Daisy's thing, we might do a little bit of appointment video, and then definitely when I pick her up this afternoon, because I said I could leave her until 4, so I'll pick her up on the way home. See, did you hear it? That was the end of my video recording. So I'll do a reveal, a big reveal, of her beauty.
Of her beauty.
Beauty.
Beauty. Yes, her beauty. Or lack thereof. He didn't. She looks really odd when she's shaved.
They've seen her one time.
Bizarre. Anyway.
She just has no face, no hair. She's a whole new dog.
So like I said, today I will go drop off your wheel to get new rubber so I can put your bike back together before the weekend.
Please do. Although this weekend I think it's supposed to be cold.
I'm trying here.
Oklahoma spring. That's how that works.
What is this, 4th spring?
Yes. I did see a great Facebook post of spring, and it was like 8 pictures of like stick figures, and some of them had on full-on winter suits, some had swim trunks, some had shorts, some had jeans, some had sweatshirts. They were just all over the place. I'm like, yep, yeah. On the nose. Good job.
Yep.
It's perfect.
You got to access your entire closet.
Yeah, you get to wear the wardrobe one more time before the end of the season.
One more time.
Okay.
Now, one more time, 5 times in a row.
Yeah. Get to, wear all your sweatshirts a little bit longer.
Yep. You can tell.
Yep, so we could go for a walk.
But it's supposed to be in like the 70s today, right?
Yes, today is the day that has no rain. Tomorrow has rain.
See?
You could ride your bike, I'm just saying. It is something you could do.
Frank and I are spending time together.
You heard it here first, people.
I thought about it long and hard, I really did.
I bet you did.
I even went out and sat on the beach this morning and was like, I'm going to miss you today.
Wow. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching.
First world problems and all that.
Which car should I take to work today? Yeah. All right. Have a good one, guys. Later. She's like, no, I don't want to. Are you ready, Daisy? She's like, I smell this place. Bad things happen. Are we waiting? Wait. Let's throw wait.
Right here, baby. Come on. This one.
Oh, you're dieting. Let's see how it's done for you. Come on, babe.
There we go.
Come here. Come here. Oh, my heavens. Come here. Come here. Let's get on here.
She's like, no, I'm looking for the exit door,
Get on this
Mama.
wheel. Oh, my goodness. All right. Okay. Well, Daisy has officially been dropped off. And we'll see how she looks at 4 when I pick her up. She will be beautiful, even though Daddy makes fun of her. It's just because she's naked. She's naked of hair. And the hair makes her look very fun. But without it, she's still Daisy, right? All right, we'll check on her later. I think she's still got some medication in her. She's feeling a little lazy. And she's so pretty. Who's a pretty girl? Who's a pretty Daisy? Who's a pretty Daisy? Are you a pretty Daisy? Are you pretty Daisy? Yes, you are. She's like, I'm sleepy. And she gets a little bit hostile when you touch her. So she might have just been really sore. But she's so pretty now. She's a pretty girl.